All right, so a pleasant good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be joining me from. I'm coming to you live and direct from the compound of the John F. Kennedy Medical Center here of Memorial Hospital in Monrovia. I've come to speak with a 2 weeks old baby mother. Her name is Olive Wright. And in the video here, you see two health care workers with her. They are the one who intercepted her, gave her care. She gave birth to, I think the child is a boy, or it's a boy, right? Boy. Yeah, she gave birth to a boy. But the reason we come to do this interview or this video is that Olive has a story. Ever since she gave birth, I think almost 2 weeks ago now, she stayed in the care of the healthcare workers. She stayed in the health facility. She has not gone home because she has nowhere to go. She has no one to help her. The baby is doing well, but there were other complications, which the healthcare workers were explaining to me. So the essence of the video, sorry, the baby is not on her lap because GFK authority is not allowing us to do the interview in the room where she is with the child. So I asked her to come outside with me so we can do the interview. And later on, I will go upstairs to see if I can take the picture, she and the child picture, if the facility will allow me to do that. But firstly, we brought her downstairs here to talk to her, to tell her own story. So let me start with her. We're sorry for the background, the blurred background. It's because we are outside. Olive, good morning. How you doing? Please speak louder so the people can hear you. Yeah? Morning, how you coming on? You alright? Your voice too low. You sure you alright?
Yeah.
Okay. Olive, tell me your story. I mean, I'm told you came to the Fiamma clinic and gave birth, but since then you have not gone home. I mean, how you got? Who directed the Fiamma clinic? How you got there?
My sister.
Your sister. Okay. And where do you live?
I live Two Street.
Two Street. Who you living with on the Two Street?
I live with my sister Two Street.
You're living with your sister Two Street. Okay. And what's a boyfriend? What's the father of the baby?
He denied the pregnancy.
He denied the pregnancy? Okay. So when you got pregnant, who been taking care of you?
And my sister.
Okay. Your sister. You got parents, you got ma, you got pa.
My papa passed on, my mother passed on.
Oh wow, your mother passed or your father passed. Okay, and so since they passed all that, who you been with? Who been helping you?
My sister.
Okay, your sister. Now tell me, since you gave birth, why you are not going back home?
We don't have parents.
You have parents. Is that all, or you not get money?
I have him, but I don't get parents.
Okay. When you gave birth to the hospital, to the clinic, how you manage to stay there? You pay money there. I'm sure the doctor asked you, they charge you. Tell me something about what happened to the clinic when you came there. What happened?
When I came to the clinic, they put a selfie. For having I gave birth, selfie, but before I gave birth, I gave birth, I left bleeding until the doctor for help me, gynecologist, came back to me. I left bleeding until no blood or in. So they bought me enough medicine for me to be called. I recall now, gynecologist accept me to be a child.
They accepted to be their child.
Yeah.
Where is the baby now?
The baby in the hospital.
Which hospital?
GFE.
How you came to GFA? What made you come to GFA with the baby?
The baby having 13 now.
The baby having 13 years?
Yeah.
How? What the cause? What did they told you?
I was not taking treatment when I was pregnant.
When you're pregnant, you're not going to the hospital?
Yes.
You're not taking treatment?
Yeah.
Wow. And I see all your feet looking sorry. All right, so people watching you on this video, I mean, I will talk to the doctor. He will tell me what he been going through. But since I'm talking to you now, what you have to tell those that are watching you on this video?
To help me.
How we wanted to help you?
I need help from them for I and my child.
You need help for them for her, you and your child.
Yeah.
Okay, you in GFK here? You here free or you pay money?
I pay money.
Who pay the money?
I title.
Your dad pay the money for
They
you.
were taking care of me.
They've been taking care of you.
Yeah.
How long they been taking care of you? Since you gave birth. How long has it been?
Almost 2 weeks now.
Almost 2 weeks now. Is this child your first child or you not born before?
My first child.
Your first child. Okay, and then the board of pregnant you. What it mean to? You say he denied the pregnancy. What was his reason for that?
He ain't give me no reason.
You can see him.
No.
You know your parents. You know your people.
Yeah.
You go to them the time you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Say you give birth, you now call them.
Yes.
Why they can reach out to you? They reach out to you.
No.
All right. So you got phone number. Somebody want to talk to you directly. Somebody want to help you. You got phone number.
Yeah.
What's the phone number? You don't know it? That your my phone number? Okay, okay. No, don't worry. I'll talk to your mom, your father will get a phone number, yeah? So how you feel being in the midst of the two people, they taking care of you, they bring you to JFK, paying their own money? How you feel?
I'm feeling fine.
You feeling fine? So somebody watching the video, what you want to tell them?
I want for him to help me.
What a boy name? Is it that boy child you born?
Yeah.
What a boy name? No name, eh?
Rolling.
Rolling Define. Rolling Define, right. Okay, so let me talk to the mother. I don't know, I must say the newly adopted mother. Okay, the mother. Welcome, how you doing?
Fine.
Okay, please tell me your name and...
Janche G. Grants, my name.
Okay.
Work at Fiaman Clinic.
Okay, you work at Fairman Clinic, healthcare worker.
Yes.
Okay, tell me something. How you came in contact with Olive here in the video?
I came in contact with Olive from my boss, man. When I went to work that Sunday, I let him base it because when we see action like that, we know then that delirium going on. So that somewhere when I went, after I finished signing in, I saw him in that move. So I went to him, I said, what are you going? He said, oh, I get a patient here, but she really coming up good, she not coming up good in my hand, and ready to step in. So
What she was doing? You healthcare worker, she was bleeding?
Yeah, bleeding, there are type of way, bleeding weak.
Okay.
She was conversing. So I went in the room, because you were still working in the room that you took off from. So when I went in the room, I saw her lying down. And I said, when I'm small patient, you get to do the other patient about 10 years. I went and said, yeah, I get since it brought 6 o'clock in the morning, I've been on her. My one. I said, all right, but now, yeah, I left her without a whole day in the room, helping her when she want change, she want to do the one in baby myself. I tell her baby, man, I same very day. So after everything, I went to him and said, but what did they get parents? And since I came and I see nobody, I went and say, he had to say, oh, but step my red behind here. I said, what is step my head? Then she can't come. Child, they gave breath, then the child converting, they step my can't come on it. They step my red weekend. They say, but they just forget about it because she red behind here. Like what we left that whole day, they get when we set her down, she will go off, we'll go her back. I see very day we use 5 bottles of blood tonic on her and give her some pills.
Because she was bleeding?
Yeah, because she was bleeding. The bleeding was it was really past mass. So I said, but then wouldn't they get our own with child now? Because there were no parents coming, no husband, nobody coming our own with child now. He said, how you sitting like that? I said, but I already seen it. Because the woman gave birth, when somebody gave birth, in a minute of seeing the parents, you can know that the woman get somebody, but nobody coming. Almost 3 hours now. So from there, he said, but then we fought on her because I will for the count too. And we fought that day, go help her. She came through and she slept. The next day, I went to where I bathed the baby. From that day, I became a mother. So I talked to him and said, it would be better. The way nobody coming, it would be better. We take the girl. She will be with me, then we'll be helping her. So he said, all right, then what they will do now, because the way you're looking for a place, I said, then carry her to your house. There she be there, in a farm place. and she will be with me. She my only daughter from today, and I will start there everything.
Wow. I mean, what gave you that feeling? I mean, you are healthcare worker. Somebody came to your facility. They're supposed to pay you for your services, but rather than, I mean, instead of them paying you, you are the one now taking care of them, even bringing them to the bigger hospital. I mean,
Yes.
why that happened?
The reason is if you health worker, you there to protect life.
Okay.
Maybe sometimes because they feel you bother with some people, let her situation. If we are coming, let her be, and they will already lost her.
Okay.
So sometimes as a good health worker, you save people and look at sometimes the condition of that person. Other people can do it.
Since that time, you're not seeing any
No,
immediate
the only
family
person
member.
so far like came to her and beg her and told her thank you that her big sister she was with. And the girl came with crying. She said she not get nobody helping her. She fighting on her own too, so she want not having place to carry the girl again. So I told her, I said, don't worry. God will take
How
care.
long you intend to do this to keep her?
She will be with me until herself decide.
Wow.
And she decided to leave. Because
You
already
guys,
planning.
sorry to ask, to be personal a little bit. Your husband or whosoever
I
is
not
set
get
up
me.
for now.
And I get me only my son.
Okay.
So I decided for her to be with me until God help her and she found her own place or doing something. And she said, oh, in the chance are ready to go.
So who gave the name to the child?
We get a name. I get a divine, and he named the child after himself.
Okay. So people watching this video, what can you tell them, in portraying your effort in showing that Olive and her child come up good?
I just pleading to the media and I pleading to people that are watching to help her because it's not easy. Because now the help we give her and we continue doing it, but sometimes patient can come. They feel they will not get patient. And yesterday, my coming, going, gave me lay headed, and she saw me in the evening. So we asking the people that are watching to help us, to help her with her baby and help her with Olive. And she get well, maybe she can go or she will stay safe because maybe my attitude will make her to stay. But 100%, I love her because we suffer to get her through.
Yeah, to get her to that, that's a word.
Yes, so.
Your name again, madam?
Chanje G. Grants.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, let me talk to the head of the facility and the man who is now the father and the grandfather. Sir, welcome. How you doing?
Thank you.
What is the name, sir?
It's Steve William White Jr.,
Okay.
a Liberian, and the head of Fiamma Clinic.
Okay, you are the head of the Fiamma Clinic here in Single, right? Yeah. Give me a little background of how you encounter Olive and how now she's become your daughter. You're taking her from your own facility to JFK to seek further medical treatment. How it happened?
This is a sad story to me. I media for special case, more especially as a student of theology. The Bible says, what your right hand does, your left hand should explain about it. As a father of many girls' children, so if any girl just come to me or come closer to me, or if I even think that I'm taking you to be my child, I don't look at you as an outsider no longer. So I didn't really see a pretty into facing the media. But so shall it be. Olive is my daughter. She been my daughter since September 2nd at the hour of 6 a.m. And she actually gave birth in my hand at the hour of 6:26 a.m.
Okay.
And from that hour to today, I see no father, I see no mother. That's why I'm seeing one elderly adopted sister, but I'm her father now.
Okay.
And I'm playing my part as a father and grandfather. I don't fear, I don't care. It is true that I'm using my children's resources for school to facilitate her being here, but she's a human being.
I'm told you brought her to JFK because the child had fever and other things.
Yes.
Give me the background of what happened.
Have you taken notice on Monday, September 2nd, when she came down to my place, banging at the window, taking her to be a criminal? But the way she was batting on her stomach, I felt that indeed something was taking place. So I ran to her and ushered her in. And actually, she gave birth at hour 6:26 a.m. But she was suffering from postpartum hemorrhage, where in other words, that she was bleeding severely because the passenger was larger than the pathway. So while coming, it carried on aspiration. So we were forced to carry on scripture, and then at the end of the day, she bled a lot until she went actually out of blood. But having been a skillful and professional person, I try to use all my wisdom from God first, and using my wisdom at the end of all, treating her. Because if I come to pull for blood, actually she needed blood. But the process of all passing through taking her blood, doing blood tests, looking for blood grouping, all I want, and going to look for donor and things, it will take a long time. So I use my wisdom to say, since there is a case she needs blood, we're going to find other alternative. We'll find an alternative for 4 days to get her where she is. If not so, if she was done it in the community or to a midwife, she won't have survived real life. Because for every 30 minutes or every 5 minutes she'll convulse. Every 5 minutes she'll convulse. And for that day, I didn't stop all of my plays. I didn't think about eating, but to monitor her, because for every time she convulsed, I should find solution to that problem. For every time she convulsed, I should find solution to that problem. And I lay doing it today, and she's sitting on my right hand side today. I take God first to tell him thank you, and I take the other left for her. She really, all of the 4 few meal workers I had, she came very close to me to say she did major part of it, because when I say I needed other medicine, she would go and get it. I said I needed other medicine, she would go and get it. When I said I needed one, she would get it. But the child ended up coming down to JFK because as for advice for every woman and every girl, whenever he gets pregnant, make sure and visit the clinic, the hospital, and take all your medication. When it is vaccine, it will be painful, but take it. Because she refused to visit every health facility to get all her medication, so a child came down with tetanus. We were taking her to be the critical patient on our mind. So we're focusing on her, not to focus on the child. But as it happened on Sunday, I detected on the child crying, no. Eating, no. But stranding and getting still. So as a health worker and have a professional man, say the child come down with something. But the only alternative of the child need to be in a quiet place, silent place, and darker place. So I just now show us someone saying, you know what I mean? You my daughter, I may have something for him, but I'm OT. But the child will be taking the GFK. She said, well, we can find some medicine here. I said, I get just beside the clinic at the community. I have a just I said, I have a just where I can just take medicine and give it to the child. But the child is not a medicine, it's a child issue again. But get bath and let it take the child. And I bath the child that morning, feed the child that morning with small water from her breast, or breast milk from her breast, which we squish in the cup tap and place in the child mouth. And immediately leukemia, I took her here.
You brought her to JFK here?
I brought. Okay. I held her hand and paid away everything we came to JFK here. And when I came out to my police inside there, when they assessed the baby, the dad called me and said, who is the child? I said, I'm a grandchild. How can the child be a grandchild? Your mom need is different, and your need is different. I said, that's my grandchild. Anybody who want to define the way you feel to define. But I don't go to LU to go do definition there. As far as concerned, I present somebody to you as my child. And I had the clinician and took her. I started, and I had a dad come and say, your grandchild came down with tetanus, but she would be admitted. I said, yeah, I made her. And let her be here, and every other thing God will provide. And I got her the first set of tetanus injection they prescribed for her, it was 34 pieces of antidote she's supposed to take for the first set.
Who, the baby?
The baby. And when we went to go do the street calculation, we know that father has to be for 1 ampule. So I said, no, I can't go for the street value, but I'm going to visit all the pharmacy. And on Sunday, I was able to buy the first $35 worth of medicine, which was 16 pieces. And I brought the service. Monday again, frustration came about because Monday I didn't have energy. Then they call back again, they say they need another more set of dose again. I said, in fact, she called me. I go angry with her. I say, don't call me, man. I'm busy. I had to look for money. You know that money, I had to look for money. That's it, you know. But I did it out of frustration. I didn't have to do it to her. And I knew her and did it, she felt hurt. But it didn't take the split or a second. I said, oh, mom, I said, carry them, I said, I know my daughter may feel angry because I do her say, I look for money, she need to call me. I said, buy medicine. But immediately, I sent her a lot of second dose. And then she I made sure in the morning.
So you honor the cost
at
GFK?
Yeah.
Wow.
I made sure she eat in the morning. I made sure she get food in the afternoon. I made sure she get good clothes. In fact, she was still going on in the medical care. I just yesterday I had to send medicine, and today again I had to send additional medicine for her because I want for the blood to be recovered more than ever before because the blood is still silently low. A woman can just deliver immediately, and then they stop bleeding immediately. Besides the postpartum hemorrhage, but it can take time before that starts. So while she had postpartum hemorrhage, I still have to give her blood. So as I planned before this evening to get another bottle of blood tonic to be adding her. And as you were interviewing her, I just received call from us that she's not giving the child breast milk no longer because in the neck the child can't suck. So they need another, and they need a baby food call, and they say infant. That's why they were calling me in general. So I told them, say, after the interview, I will call them back to tell me the type of medicine and the type of breast, the type of milk the child need. Then I will see how best I will get it for the child to start eating.
So this is something that you are getting into that you did not plan for. I mean, I'm saying this to mean that maybe you have your daughter, she's pregnant. You know your daughter is pregnant, she's going to give birth one day, or your son impregnated or girl, that girl child is with you. You are very much aware that in the next 9 months you're going to have a baby mother in your house. But this was a patient that came to your facility, and then you provided services to receive paid for the services you provided. But now, on the contrary, you are the one that is taking the initiative to send her to the hospital to pay money that you did not plan to pay. People watching you in this video, what can you say?
The only difference about her is I'm making it expensive. But since the year she is the third patient that I had delivered, I hasn't seen father come to me.
Wow.
I done two, all father coming to me, and she's the third. But the difference about only I'm making it expensive now. But the other people they deliver after 3 days, no money coming, nothing, and just then I say go. It could be my child. The thing I'm doing for her today, it is not doing it because I want to boast. But I'm a father with 4 girl children. My third daughter, she is about 26 years old now. It could be any one of them that fall into the table of calamity today. Somebody will come and interview or somebody will come and assist them. So, doing it for her, I will have to repay to any of my children. So, it is true that I didn't plan for it. But I had to fit in that shoe because one, my former boss told me say I should save life before requesting for money. So my intent was to save her life first, not thinking about the child. If her life would be saved, maybe money will come after. But since her life begin to be recovered, the child are coming into, I should save the child life. In fact, I got a certain point of time and say, if the child can live, let him go and let him get it well, and we take care of our dollar, and then maybe God bless us, she'll get a different child. But now, my inner is, say I had to, that came into my family, I too should be survived.
Great. Finally, as I close, somebody watching this video may let them reach out to you to see how they can also help you and help Olive and the child. How can they reach out to you? You can. What is the exact description of your clinic and also your own personal number that will pin later on this video?
All right. My clinic is around 20th Street, Fairmount Bell. Okay. Having passed by, if you're coming from the way of Lucky Pharmacy, having passed by Lucky Pharmacy, you pass by the mosque, at the far right, left of the street, West Side Settlement High School. If you come on 20th Street, if you use the avenue, it's at the same far left after the Nigeria Hall to the Settlement School. There was my clinic. And where we live now is Congo Town, right behind shared settlement fence. There where my house is, and there where my family are. For all time, I'm in the clinic here to see how better that I can help to save life. So if anybody want to get to her, you can get me to the clinic as you did just
What's the name of the clinic?
The clinic is Fiamma Community Clinic.
Okay.
But we call it show it's a Fiamma Clinic. But it's Fiamma Community Clinic. And there where we are, there where you met me just now, I am there 24 hours, even in the night. When all the workers go home, I stay there because I expect any time for emergency to come. So I'm there 24 hours. If somebody want to help me to help little Roland Divine Wright to get an adequate recovery, now the mother is not providing breast milk no longer. The hospital asked me that I should provide milk for the child to start eating. That's why the child is on oxygen. But for me, as I saw him today, I know that he will survive. And he will survive and be my. I want to get to the child with food, with clothing. You can use the clinic. You can use my contact number, which is 0777 082 for the AC or 0886 13 58 24.
Please call the numbers again.
0